round, there's not going to be any more. And the knife round's already been done. And you see it as it is. London Conspiracy are going to be starting on the CT side of a slightly CT-sided map. It's probably 8, 7, 9, 6, that kind of thing on Mirage. So don't expect them to run away with it. Well, statistically speaking anyway. But let's see if OverGaming can continue the momentum they gathered. Let's see if they can regain that steam. And let's see if they can make it in 2 maps, which would be a bit of an upset, as London Conspiracy are only choosing to defend the B-bomb site with 2 members, and a fast rush is going to come straight out here. It's going to be a Kevlar push, no nades, they're just going to go straight in, and the first 2 frags go the way of LC, and actually they do answer back straight away OverGaming, so 2 for 2. Oh, Skirt, lovely shot, brings it back, and PRB with another one. LC they've woken up. They're probably going to get this round and convert it to a 3-round lead. Actually, Musambani's still alive. Let's see what he can do. It's not over till the Fat Lady sings, and Musambani is definitely somebody that can tell that Fat Lady to, yeah, exactly, keep singing, and actually gets another frag onto range. Just 1 more remaining, 1-on-1. This would be
bomb too. This
would be quite the result for him if he could get this. Considering the upset already, considering the state of mind LC are in. If they lost this 3-on-1, Musambani tags him to 18 HP. They're both so low. What's he going to do? He's just going to back on out and try and go for this plant. PRB is going to change out the pistol.
PRB has no choice. Is he going to get it? Pre-fire? Oh, it's so difficult in this situation for PRB. He's going to have to run to chase Musambani now, and Musambani can surely tell where he's coming from. He's got the bomb down. There is so much doubt in PRB's head right now. Does he know what he's going to do? And no, he doesn't! Musambani picks it up.
4 kills there for him. 4 kills. Basically winning the round single-handedly and picking up the first round for his team. And that is such... It's got to be such a crushing blow for LC. What was it? 3-on-1? 4-on-1? And Musambani delivers.
Yeah.
That should not happen. LC... They had the time to refresh. We said they're going to probably be playing a lot better than they did on Inferno, and that is not a good start. That's not a good sign. Kind of indicates to me they're still in that bad place where they're missing shots. Musambani now with a chance to carry on, but actually PRB is going to take him out. Musambani did not invest into a gun, so economically speaking, that's not that bad. But 4 plays 5, so that's something going the way of LC. Let's see if they can actually convert it and pick up the second round.
Pushing apartments right now. Not a lot of nades on their opponent's side, so they can't punish this group up very hard. But there's a lot of people stacked on the site. However, it doesn't matter if you pick up too many quickly. Polly goes down very fast at the start of the fight. Rubino will return Alex, but OverGaming are the ones winning out here. The 2-on-2, however. Bomb is down. The health bars are definitely against OverGaming.
Yeah, they've got the guns and they've got the bomb down there, so there are those factors. London Conspiracy have kind of got the task ahead of them to come in and retake this site. Let's see if they're going to do it. 2-on-2, as you say, and PRB does spot him out of bench, misses the shot, does take down low though, and he runs out of ammunition, but Flippin's going to be taken down by Rain anyway, and there's plenty of time. Or is there? He doesn't have a kit. He's going to back on out, so 2-0 for OverGaming and invest in a kit, boys. Seriously, they don't get the round thanks to it, which is a shame for them because that was well, they took them all out. There should have been 1-all, but 2 rounds on the board for OverGaming.
I got to admit, I thought they actually had enough time. Maybe they just weren't willing to dice it there, but that's just how it is sometimes. You do not want to not buy a kit. Don't be a... Whatever it is that you would rhyme with, don't be a...
Tip, classic. Don't be a tip,
okay,
buy
yeah,
a kit.
That's probably PG-12, so yeah, you can get away with that one. But certainly very unfortunate for them now, and OverGaming, although their economy isn't quite as nice as they would like it to be since they didn't keep any guns, they've got enough for AKs, whereas their opponents have only got that Galil they saved and a couple of CZs. It would be a bit tricky.
Yeah, and they've actually stacked completely the A site and middle. So all OverGaming need to do is literally walk into that B bomb site. But unfortunately for them, they're choosing not to go there this time. They've got their 2 rounds in a row, and they're not going up there this time. It looks like anyway, yeah, they're actually going to be going A, so this is going to work out very nicely for LC if they can get a few frags and bring it a little bit closer. Of course, they don't have the guns, so the advantage probably still with OverGaming, but thanks to the stack, the odds are definitely looking a little bit better for LC, and the time's running down. The push is definitely going to come out here as Polly tags one up and gets tagged as well. So early exchanges and good information gathered for LC. The rotate's going to come in, and that'll mean it's basically going to be a 5 versus 5 in the side. First frag going Flippin's way. So OverGaming now with the entrance gets the second as well. But in the meantime, there has been a CT frag, and Rain gets nearly another, but he didn't manage it. And actually, it's so forwards and backwards. It's a 2-on-2 here, as Low does take the head off Polly and brings it to a 2-on-1. Wells done a lot of damage to Skirk. He's only got 3. Probably going to be an OverGaming round, barring something ridiculous from Skirk. Yeah, he drops, and 3 rounds on the board for OverGaming. But the last 2 have not come easily, so that's a good sign at least for London Conspiracy going into this first buy round.
Yeah, that was very, very damaging for OverGaming, but this time they're on equal equipment ground, so we'll see if London Conspiracy can convert that to their first round on the board. Remember, OverGaming are running with the sub here, though, so certainly hasn't started badly for them. See if they can get anything done. Right now, of course, we're not seeing too much aggression coming out, but OverGaming will actually lose a man straight off the bat, return with Flippin, taking down Polly. And he's going to see PRB and will pick up a second here, so Flippin performing very much so.
Yeah, he's a stand-in as well, so perhaps not that much of a hindrance. As OverGaming do make their way through Connector, and Skirk's there to meet them, does take down 1, but the advantage, oh look at this, Fabino's going to catch off well. He was lurking, he was waiting for that kind of rotating player to take him down easily, but he got taken out. So, a 2-on-2 situation is where we see the round ending up. Flippin taking down Rubino though, and he's in window, spots him out. Skirk does take him out and gets damage for it, as Alex did see where he is. So, a tight position. It's you know, 1-on-1s are so tricky because it's all mind games, seriously. It's not really.
Bomb.
He's got the bomb and he's got the time. Where is he going to go?
Did he just not feel safe planting at A there? It actually looks like he's going to be doing that anyway. And exactly at the time where Skirk goes to check the other site in case he'd swapped around. So looks like Alex will get the free plant down. Who has the advantage here? There is that doubt factor, of course, against Skirk. But he does at least have more health. Only 1 flash and 1 smoke to his name. And here goes the flash. He does actually get it. And now it's Alex with all the grenades. Alex with the position.
And the time as well. He just has to really hide it out, wait for the clock. That smoke's going to do a lot of good for Skirk, though. As he does stay on the defuse, Alex. Oh, he kills him anyway through the smoke. Very well played. Got a bit hairy, though, didn't it?
Yeah, he remembered perfectly where the bomb was, so it was good stuff from Alex. So.
Exactly, very well played in the end. And that 1-on-1 does go the way of the Spaniards. So 4-0, London Conspiracy. Maybe they haven't really woken up yet. I mean, we were expecting them, as were most people, to at least bring this to a 2-on-1. A 2-0 scoreline for OverGaming would be an upset in my mind, definitely.
Especially with the sub. And Flippin played very, very well last round. So, as was said, he is apparently very famous from 1.6, which I should probably not admit due to it being a faux pas, but I was not particularly up on my 1.6, so...
Me neither, man. It's alright.
Fairly famous. Skill does translate. And now, OverGaming got mid. They've got apartments. They will actually see Rubino, and Rubino will see Flippin, who's playing a very lone wolf-esque style right now. But meanwhile, it looks like we may see the push actually jumping up into window room right now. Alex is going to be the one walking in, but he looks the wrong way at the wrong time, and Rainex will catch him out. And now it's actually a 4-on-5 in the favor of London Conspiracy, and this is a dicey situation around the connector. They are pushing onto the site now. Will they pick up another one? Yes, they do. It should be very easy for them from here with so many kills in their favor. OverGaming should surely take this round.
You expected Skirk on 2 HP as well. Rubino, the last kind of man with health, doesn't have health anymore pretty much. So 3 plays 2. Actually, Wells is pretty low. So they can take him out and bring it a little bit closer to a 2-on-2. It's asking a lot, really. The best scenario for them is to get some guns, I think. Musambani is going to completely destroy Skirk, taking his head clean off there. It's going to pretty much secure the round, as Rubino's got no chance here. And he gets taken out, so no guns saved, nothing really done. Actually, 2 frags on an eco it's not that bad, but considering it's 5-0, it's getting to the point where, I mean, the bank on OverGaming, it's not that great. So a good job, actually. 2 frags on the eco round should not be understated. So a fairly good job for LC, but they need rounds, you know. OverGaming kind of running away with it right now, 5-0.
Yeah, you can be the best banker in the world and you still won't win the actual game.
Exactly. So money is kind of irrelevant when you're not winning rounds. And both teams bought up, so here is a chance for LC to get on the board.
We'll see if they can get that. All they got to do is hold off and kill everyone. It's very simple. As long as they do that, they win. It's thus far not having that much success with it. OverGaming are very much angling towards this B push right now. Alex is hanging around underpass. Actually, the rest of the team is now moving much more towards mid, so they're going for a much more flexible approach here. We'll see where they go, where they split off to. Connector smoked off. Grenades coming through from A, so maybe they're going to be going for B.
Yeah, certainly looks like that. And yeah, they're going to take the bomb up towards short. There is one man in B app, so if he can make use of his position, walk up. I don't think they know he's there yet. He's actually smoked off, so he's kind of nullified, but here comes the push. And the 3 members of the CT are waiting for them. This should be more than enough to defend. There's actually OverGaming get the upper hand, taking down all 3 members there. And they will get the plant, and if the rotate obviously coming in isn't successful, it's going to be 6-0. So London Conspiracy here, not really performing for me. They should be doing a lot better. Rain is going to take down Musambani on short, so that's a good start. He's only got 19 health left though, and they do know where he is, so he's a little bit compromised. As PRB is also spotted out, so low and well. Just a waiting game. If they can get these frags, they've won. And PRB, sorry, that's Rain dropping. PRB now is the last man surviving. This is going to be tricky. This is asking a lot. Actually, well dropped. Oh, nearly getting the second frag.
Play the time
The
game,
clock's
though.
down. Yeah, the clock's far too gone. And Low is dancing around the pillar. Nice job from him. PRB is going to get the frag, but that's just irrelevant at that stage, as they've already got the round. And OverGaming will be able to rebuy. So 6-0 is... wasn't expecting it. I said it'd be a close map, because I'd expect London Conspiracy to come in to this map refreshed and kind of play as they would be expected to and give us a great game. But OverGaming, they just seem to be performing on another level right now. I haven't really seen this from them before. They are running away with it.
It's probably worth noting, of course, if they continue this trend of only winning their rounds at great expense, that could come back to bite them a bit more when they're on CT side. But certainly for now, it's working a charm. 6-0 is a very handsome scoreline. Flippin poking around apartments. They've never really committed too hard here, but Flippin seems to be very consistently hanging around there. Not much mid control right now, though, so it'll be a bit tricky for OverGaming to pull the wool over London Conspiracy's eyes unless they can get a pick somewhere. Looks like they're going to go for an A push, though.
Yeah, that's it. They need to gain a little bit of information, try and work out how the CTs are playing. As Rain pushes through, gets the frag. Musambani was the favourite every single time to get that frag, and Rain got it anyway, so nicely done by him. And that's going to give them a good bit of information. They now know that there's members outside the A, and as the time runs out, they're going to be pretty sure it is going to be the A play. As Alex does not get the entrance, that's Rain getting the second, the 19-year-old coming up strong in this round. That's Flipping on the flank, does take down Rubino. That's over at B, and he gets another gorgeous play from the stand-in, and he brings it back to a 3-on-3 all square, and he sights another one, gets another one. Flipping the man standing in for Carey. We were slightly worried. I don't know why. He's certainly stepping up to the plate. 3 flags already as PRB now is dicing around this bomb site, and the time's run down, so that might just give them the round. PRB, yeah, securing it. Nice job from him. The time was against the terrorists, obviously. Had they got the bomb down, it might have been a different story. Had PRB as well died there, OverGaming would have probably got the round. But PRB doing a great job staying alive and getting the last 2 frags.
Still, very nice stuff from Flippin. Again, he is playing in a way that suggests maybe the team isn't entirely comfortable with him on a play-making sort of a level, but just playing solo all the time. And actually, this is going to be a rush by the looks of it. OverGaming are very much committed here. Raynex is going to see them as they come out of Palace, but he's not going to pick any up. However, he doesn't drop for his troubles in London Conspiracy are returning fire so well! 5 kills in a matter of seconds.
Boom. That's the eco bash. That's the kind of thing we expect to see, but the trend that we've already witnessed was OverGaming winning every single round. So for London Conspiracy to do that, even against an eco, is a very, very good sign indeed. And by the way, let me just stress the fact that OverGaming have not won it yet. If London Conspiracy pick up all the rest of the rounds, or at least make it 8-7, that's still a respectable scoreline. That's kind of an average, statistically speaking, half. So London Conspiracy still in this, but they just need to wake up. They need to start hitting more shots. They need to kind of get these rotates sorted out a little bit better. But that's a good start. They got the first buy round, which forced the eco, and then they converted that in fine fashion, not dropping one body. So this could be the start of something a little bit different. It could be the start of London Conspiracy showing us what they're made of.
Yeah, they're going to be a bit more comfortable now, though, OverGaming, not on an eco. And pushing up Connector right now. Looking to get control over the site, but Alex was not at all prepared. He was not ready for that smoke to disappear, and London Conspiracy found him and made him regret that. Meanwhile, well, takes a lot of damage for his troubles and will get returned, but a couple of kills being traded across the board. It's now a 3-on-3. Can London Conspiracy hold the site here? They get 1 and lose 1. Very much a balanced fight right now. The site is in OverGaming's hands, and they've also mollied off PRB, so this could be tricky for the retake.
Yeah, unless Rubino can get that frag onto Flippin, and now Missanvani is very low health, and expect Rubino, yes, getting second frag, nicely done by him. So the 2-on-2 was fairly simple in the end. He got the good position, rotated around very quickly into CT, and he had the drop on Missanvani, so a nice conversion. They survived with 2 members. It wasn't easy, and OverGaming did get the bomb down, so made to work for it, but they do pick up their 3rd round. That's their 3rd round in a row as well, so things are looking up for them. Actually, OverGaming forcing up the buy. Galil's across the board. So those 6 rounds, you picked up on it, but you said it would factor on the CT half more, which is true, as buying on the CT half is harder, it's more expensive. But the fact that every round was fairly close meant that OverGaming had to rebuy so many rifles, and their money did not build up. Their bank that you would expect to see from a 6-0 was just not there, and so losing the 1 round put them on the eco. And now London Conspiracy, they seem to have woken up a little bit, and they've got 3 rounds in a row. And OverGaming now, they've already lost a man, so certainly London Conspiracy not out of it. I mean, still in it, sorry, OverGaming not.
Yeah, so we're seeing the first AWP of the game as well now, something we actually perhaps, again, could attribute to the fact OverGaming were never able to build up that much bank. I think the big point right now is going to be short, because Rubino is looking at apartments. And Missanvani is looking at the back of his head, so that's a very easy kill to pick up. And OverGaming are going to push onto the site. They are still a man behind, but they pick up so many kills that I just don't think it matters.
We'll have to see. 3-on-2 becomes a 2-on-2 as Skirk walks in, ninja style, executes Flippin. Good play from him. And Alex nearly spotting the gun there. He's behind this barrel. They're just playing cat and mouse at the moment as Rain does take down well. Can he get the second? No, he can't. It's 1-on-1. Alex and Skirk both sneaking around, and Skirk gets the headshot. Alex wasn't quite up to snuff on this occasion. And that's going to be the 4th round on the board, and the 4th round in a row by London Conspiracy, the Norwegian side. So they're definitely getting back in this one.
Got a question.
OverGaming, are they going to be
the end? Could you explain the logic behind that?
Well, Alex.
Yeah, so you're in a terrorist, the bomb is ticking away, you know where the CT is, and you peek out to try and catch him off guard, I guess?
Yeah, the thing is, on a 1-on-1, and you know the CT's there, but he can walk around, so if you try and play cat and mouse and kind of walk around and try and guess where he is, you might just be, you could end up he just comes around and kills you without you know where he is, so instead of trying to, nice frag as Polly goes down with the AWP, so lose my train of thought as Polly just gives away his gun. But yeah, instead of trying to bait him out, instead of trying to bait him out, he wants to just go for the frag because he knows where he is. So I mean, it makes sense. But 1-for-1 now, Skirk takes down Alex. Instead of it's tricky in that situation. As I say, you could just walk around and you don't really know where he is because he's walking. So you kind of lose track of where he is. So instead of having to worry about that, Alex just wanted to peek out and kill him, but it didn't work out for him. He didn't get the frag. As this round has gone forwards and backwards, but it's ended up with the advantage of the London Conspiracy. So 4 plays 3, and OverGaming are going to be making their way through connector, Skirk from behind.
They are in a lot of trouble now. They know where Skirk is, but they're caught between a rock and a hard place here. Musambani's trying to return fire. He's actually coming out second best there. And meanwhile, Flippin has actually deserted the connector push. And is on the A site, so it's a 2-on-2. Musambani, the last man now. Can he survive with that bomb? Sneaking up. He's in connector. Will he see Skirk? He's seen him. Will he get him? He's waiting to see where the other person is. And he will come out second best. I can understand why he didn't shoot the first man he saw. But very unfortunate to be seen there.
Yeah, I mean, did Rubino made so he should. But I don't know. He didn't really make full advantage of the position that he had. Because yeah, you're totally right. He shouldn't have shot the first guy, which was really smart. But then he exposed himself. Rather than hiding for the second man to not see him, which was Rubino, so he took him out. So, unfortunately, he didn't pick it up. In my opinion, he probably could have done that 1 or 2, but not to worry. 6-5 is the scoreline, and London Conspiracy have come back into this one. They've won 5 rounds in a row, so we'd almost kind of ruled them out. We thought it was going to be another stomp, but LC putting up a seriously good fight at the moment, and Poly's got the AWP, and they're fully equipped it. Things are looking a lot better for them. OverGaming this round are going to be going for the A play. It looks like a set strat. Smokes come out. Flashes will also rain in. And the bomb's definitely there. So it should be an A play. As 3 CT members are here on the defense. Let's see what work they can do. Rain spots one out. Doesn't get the frag though. And he's giving away his position. But he does get one anyway. Alex has pushed very far up. Does take down PRB. So that's a 1-for-1. As Rain gets another one. And backwards and forwards it is. Well takes down Skirk and Spawn, and Ray finally drops, so 3 plays 2, and Polly! What a quick scope, what a sexy shot on Flippin. Yeah. Wow. And a 2-on-2 It
was totally Polly's situation to come out worse on, and now it's definitely his to come out better on, which he does very, very nicely. The bomb plant never went quite went down. Meant that he was just forced into the scope of an AWP, which is never a place you want to be. If you are alive, well, really at all, but certainly, London Conspiracy doing very well, and it's probably worth noting, of course, OverGaming's early success in this game, a lot of it was down to a couple of, like, clutch rounds, stuff like Musambani in the pistol round, pulling off that 1v3. Flippin was doing some real work as well, but you can't rely on that for an entire game, surely.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, absolutely. It was close marks, wasn't it? And that meant that the money never grew, and we've touched on that before. And LC kind of started hitting their shots and winning those little battles, those 1-on-3s, 1-2s and 1s that they should win. And here we see again, they've got the upper hand. 2 kills already going their way, and OverGame have brought up, so the money will be once again looking pretty bleak for them if they lose this round. And we could expect the London Conspiracy to actually pick up the rest of the rounds and make it 9-6, and that would be a fairly good CT half for them. And going into the T side, they could feel pretty good.
Yeah, it's definitely true. But never count them out. Fat ladies, they always get in the way. OverGaming now are going to be actually returning some kills. They are determined to make the fat lady get in the way, but it doesn't look like they are going to succeed. Although Flippin is the man to do it if anyone, but not going to happen this time.
He's really good actually, isn't he? I'm a bit ashamed to not know much about him, but as you said, or as you heard, he's a 1.6 kind of well-known player. I've seen him play with this lineup before. That's where I've heard the name from. But yeah, he's playing very, very well indeed. It's a bit of a negative point, but Alex and Well, they're not really stepping up to the plate as much as their teammates. They're kind of they're getting half the frags of everybody else. So I mean, if they step up, OverGaming will have a real shot to start clawing back the rounds again. But at the moment, they're not really doing it, so a bit of a negative point, but one that I feel I should maybe point out. Rubino is going to be the man defending and spotting out the B apps, and he's going to Molotov his way to glory, perhaps, as he slows down this B play, but he's fully aware that there are some team members there, and the smoke is also going to help his cause. And that's going to slow down OverGaming considerably, and actually they might be just backing off here. Actually, I think they're going to be stubborn about it as the bomb's going to stay there. It's going to be the B play. They're just waiting for the smokes to dissipate, and then they will make their move. Polly's going to re-smoke it, I think. So it's going to be about 30 seconds before they do actually make the play. But make no mistake, it's going to be this B area. And Rubino and Polly, let's see if they can step up to the play.
Are they going to fake A, though, if we think about this right now? Because Well and Low moved all the way around to their spawn, but it's actually not going to be the case. They are rotating back towards B. Polly has his eye, but there is the smoke. We'll be actually losing a man. Flippin' going down to a grenade there. And Skirk is on the site, but will get taken down by Musambani. It's now a 4-on-3. Can Polly get any kills with that AWP? I feel like that's going to be critical if they want to retake this site right now. Rain is going to be the one that drops, though. Both of London Conspiracy coming from the same direction, and they get mowed down.
Nicely done. First round in 7, I believe. LC picked up 7 on the trot, so they do finally pick up another round and bring it all square at 7-7. So we've actually got a very exciting close game on our hands here. As look at this, 2 AWPs on London Conspiracy. What do you mean?
That is an interesting choice. Of course, it's going to enable them to cover a lot of angles.
Yeah, at long range.
Wait.
Not so good if you're getting rushed down, though. And a scout on
3?
No, that's a scout. So that's like the little sister of the AWP. And actually, Alex is going to take down one of the AWPers. So a waste of money, you might say, is he doesn't get anything done. And look at this. Alex just takes down Skirk as well. Easy as you like. And now, OverGaming going to have free reign of this B bomb site for the 2nd round in a row. And Flippin' pushing through, and Well also getting a frag. It's all going pear-shaped for the London Conspiracy in the final round of the half, and it's most likely going to be 8-7 here to OverGaming. So in the end, they do actually get the advantage going into the...
Yeah, so pretty good half from OverGaming, all told, but that doesn't really tell the full story, because it definitely looked like London Conspiracy was starting to get momentum. They were getting the train fueled up, they were getting it on the tracks. They started rolling, hit a bit of a hitch towards the end of the half, but if they can just get it going again, get that engine moving once more, then they should be able to get this going. Got to make sure they don't leave the handbrake on. If trains have handbrakes, I don't actually know that, but
so many metaphors, so many.
I am the master of mixing metaphors, so alliteration. But it's basically just going to come down to this half, because I feel like if the trend continues and London Conspiracy build up that momentum and they take this map, I feel like the 3rd map is surely going to go their way as well, because they'll have that momentum, then they'll be oiled, they'll be warmed up, they'll be ready to go, and OverGaming will still be playing with a sub, a very skilled sub. Don't get me wrong, he's playing very well, but it's just not the same for a team to play with someone they haven't necessarily practiced with recently, even if he was previously on the team.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's remind ourselves the favourites going into this best of 3 were London Conspiracy. So I tend to agree with you, actually. If they do pick up Mirage, I could see them definitely winning Dust 2 and actually proving people right, I suppose. But I said, don't underestimate OverGaming, and they've shown us a great display already. And hopefully they'll show us some more great Counter-Strike as we do go into the 2nd half of this 2nd map of the best of 3. Welcome to everybody that's joining us. This is the Hitbox CS Arena Championship. My name is Jono, and tonight I've been joined by Spuddington. We've enjoyed ourselves apart from the pauses and the delays. But here we go, 2nd half, and London Conspiracy going towards this B side, but they're taking...
Heavy stack as well that they're going to be running into, and they are going to be running into it. A molly goes down, so that's going to cause them some problems. They run through the fire, and they will actually trade 1 for 1. Then another goes down. OverGaming are the ones coming out on top here so far, and they've got all the men in position now. It's only a matter of time, surely, because Polly went down. Rubino is the last man to fall.
Yeah, so no 1-on-3 for London Conspiracy. They just get denied the round fairly easily, actually. A great play from OverGaming to put several members over there on that B site and emphasise the defence for the B site a lot more than A and middle, and it works out for them very nicely indeed. And they see themselves on the 9th round here, going into a 2nd half where they would be statistically favoured, because this is a CT-sided map. Let's not forget this. And London Conspiracy will have another 2 rounds most likely before they buy, so expect to see a 10 or 11-7 scoreline as Polly does get tagged at 18 HP. But nothing crazy coming out from LC. They're actually just going to take their time and feel the map out a little bit. Kind of a split and pick strat with pistols, so let's see if they can get anything.
Well, could be tricky for them. London Conspiracy have lost some men straight off the bat. OverGaming, the defense holds fast. They're really quite tricky for them to get anything done now. 2, 3 on 5. Polly is in apartments. DRB is going to join him. It looks like they're going to be running in very, very soon, but Alex is waiting right behind that doorway. He will actually get taken out by the Deagle, though. The bomb is here. PRB could take out Musambani. He might be able to get the plant down at least, but he gets flipping. Can he get another? That's what he wants here. No, he can't.
No, he can't. Good effort though. Good 2 frags. The only 2 frags of the round for them, but 2 frags is not a bad thing to get on ecos. And anything more than 1 frag is pretty good actually. If you're anti-eco and losing anything more than 1 member becomes quite expensive. And we see OverGaming's money not really building so well. And there's 3 farmasses. Yeah, take note they do have an orb, so they're certainly being okay on the money. They're buying what they want pretty much, but 3 farmasses is not great, and they're going to be against pistols, so nothing to worry about. Actually, Polly takes down flipping the Orper after getting 1 frag, and Skirt gets another, but that should probably be the only 2 frags they get, and it is indeed, and they will surely be able to go and get the orb. Lower, he's running, and he can't get the orb, so that's really, really expensive. Or did Musambani get it? Oh, he's on $0, so I assume he bought that. So actually a very good eco round from London Conspiracy.
Yeah, if they lose this one, OverGaming are gonna have debt collectors at their door. But same is probably not so true of London Conspiracy, because they of course are now getting the maximum loss bonus. This is very aggressive from OverGaming. They may actually catch Polly though. He's setting up for the smoke and he's not ready for it when 2 men come straight at him armed heavily. And he will actually be able to return some more fire. Well is sitting waiting, and they're walking through smoke. They can't see a damn thing. He's got the CZ as well. They come out on top definitely there. OverGaming aggressive. OverGaming take round.
Yeah. And first buy round. I love it. First buy round going their way, and let me tell you, that was the perfect play. The perfect CT play to counter what London Conspiracy were up to. They were setting up for a set play with smokes and flashes onto A, but when you do this, you kind of leave yourself a little bit vulnerable to aggression because you've got smokes and flashes kind of in your hand. You're setting up for it. And OverGaming just pushed out and didn't let them do anything, so amazing round from them, and they pick it up, and that gives them 12 on the board. Let me remind you, if you're just joining us, they won the first map. So London Conspiracy here, with it all to do, as a 1-for-1 does occur, and the bomb plant is surely going to come out. Yeah, nice smoke from the terrorists, and Skirk's going to go in and plant the bomb. But a 4-on-4, guns versus no guns, you'd probably put your money on OverGaming getting it and securing the 13th round. But consider it's an eco, and if they get a few more frags, it's not a bad round. Yeah, just definitely. Damage control, really. Let's see how many more frags.
So Rubino is sat in the smoke. He comes out and he goes down. So OverGaming looking like they're gonna run away with this at this point, because London Conspiracy have yet to get around in this half. They are going to be able to buy here, and actually buy with an AWP as well. But still, looking very, very dodgy, and they are not going to have a lot of leeway to work with, especially if they lose this round. That's going to put them on a knife edge for the rest of the game. And remember, of course, best of 3 series, they're already down a map. So this is very much getting to the point of do or die for London Conspiracy. Not that they'd be out of the tournament, even if they died.
No, they down to the losers match, but OverGaming on the verge of doing something that was not expected of them. And let me reiterate that 70% of you voted for London Conspiracy, and I'd certainly thought it would go to the 3rd map. So testament to OG. The Spaniard's doing so well at the moment, but it's not over yet. It's not over to the fat lady sins, as we keep saying. Lots of fat ladies So nice. Here's an exchange that might go the way of OverGaming, but it doesn't. So PRB does get the opening onto low, and that's going to give them a little bit of ground to work with. Look at this, Alex from behind. Hello. Comes up sneaking round, gets the frag. PRB just turn around and get two. What a shot. Spins round again, gets flipping. And Sturk's going to take down well. Easy, because he's not even worried about that angle. And this is certainly looking good for London Conspiracy. But if there's anybody that can 1-on-3, it's...
We've quite literally already seen him do it, and this is a good way to start it off. He's got one. However, the doubt is poison. Will he be able to push on with this orb? All he needs is that first kill, and suddenly it becomes so much easier for him, but he just does not know where anyone is, so he can't go too aggressive. He's angling around, he's throwing his grenades, but they know all they need to do is wait for him to defuse and check him, but taking advantage of that logic, Musambani is going to go for it. He's actually just going to keep defusing. He may actually get it. Will he? No! So close, but just doesn't happen.
Oh my god, that was milliseconds. So close. But Musambani does not come up big again. He does get 2 out of the 3, so it makes it expensive once again. And both sides actually struggling for money, as both sides will have to rebuy. And of course, that costs money. So yeah, both teams pretty much on the verge of eco. So I mean, 1 round could be worth 2 at the moment. So if London Conspiracy could take this one, then it could bring it certainly a lot closer. Maybe bring us to 10-13. And OverGaming is still very close to that 15. And 1 more round, as you say, puts them on knife edge for the victory, because 14 rounds is 1 off that point. And PRB is going to be taking point, and it's going to see one, takes the head off, flipping. What a shot! Good opening once again, going the way of London Conspiracy, and they're making good ground. They've won a few rounds in a row, and they're getting good openings. So let's see if they're going to convert that 4 and 5 once again to a bomb plant, and hopefully a round. Actually, interesting setup from OverGaming. They've got a man very aggressively pushed down that middle. And talking of aggressive pushes, Alex walks into the crosshair of Polly, gives away his life, and gives the B bomb site up. So now the retake is pretty much going to have to come in here. Are they going to save? Well,
oh, they are. That's preemptive. That's, I mean, in fairness to OverGaming here, their economy is in tatters, and their actual ability, their rounds to play with are very strong. So, looking for some picks there, like Musambani did just get with the orb from way downtown, is probably the best strategy for them.
yeah, it's sensible, certainly. B bomb site's fairly hard to retake. It's not one of those bomb sites where it's like Aeon Inferno. It's just it's impossible. You just probably save straight away, but it's not easy, and especially with 2 men against you. So it's 5 versus 3. Struggling to put that into words, but yeah, it's 5 versus 3. Economic speaking, probably not worth risking it, and they have got the rounds to play with, like you said. So saving's the best option, certainly, and they're going to be rebuying, so they're going to be forcing up the buy. Musambani, didn't he have an orb? Did he die? Has he dropped it and
Yeah,
no, he's picking it up. Right.
He's picked it up, so they're ready to go for this round. BRB is actually the man right now heading out to apartments. They will be smoked off very early on. Nothing too surprising there, but what is a little bit less surprising than it was the first time is OverGaming pushing 2 men into the connector to A. And they are going to lose both those men. Don't try the same trick twice, it seems. Flippin', however, is going to return a shot. A few shots. Quite a long range there. And they're actually going to rotate out. B is completely exposed here.
Yeah, what a fantastic on-the-fly call, actually. Finding the hole and just running through it, as the B-bomb site is, as you say, completely open. Flippin's in the place to stop the flank, though. And now he's not going to see anybody else, and they're going to hear people on B. So that's going to definitely signal the rotate. And 3-on-3 is definitely winnable here for OverGaming. So it's up in the air at this point. Let's see who's going to get the next frag. That's going to tell us a lot about who might win the round. The bomb could go down. Actually, there's a man on bench. He's gone all the way in here. It's Alex. He's got a farmhouse. He's got 3 members to find. Takes down the 1. Doesn't take down anything as PRB spins round and gets the headshot, having already taken down the man on short. And if you were wondering who's going to win this round, well, you've just found out. It's going to be London Conspiracy, and they bring it to a 10-13 scoreline, which definitely looks a lot closer than it was.
Yeah, really. Looking a lot closer. So now it's going to be OverGaming on an eco round. A couple of P250s, a CZ. Quite a heavy representation of the P250, which is something we haven't seen in a while. But they lose this round. Let's assume it. We are in the era of anti-ecos being successful, but certainly we'll see if they can get anything done. There's 3 people waiting in sniper nest.
Yeah, that's weird.
I guess if anyone goes mid, they are going to receive a hell of a lot of P250s. They'll think a CZ shot was fired at them. But not if, of course, they get flashed beforehand.
Yeah, good play from LC. I mean, the anti-eco, they don't want to risk anything. They don't want to run anywhere without the information. So they took their time. They used the range. I was going to say pistols against AKs and AWPs at that range. Is it a good idea? I don't know. Well, this round it wasn't. So they all died and didn't get anything done really. So London Conspiracy probably going to put it to 11-13, and that's a very close scoreline indeed. The round after this, the bye round coming up, a lot riding on it for me. If London Conspiracy pick it up, then I could definitely see them picking up the whole map. But if OverGaming get it, then they're going to put LC a bit tight on money. They're going to bring it to round 14, and you know they'll be on the verge, like you say. So here we go, bye round, and it's getting exciting. It's getting close. Actually, Polly's got a lot of money. The bank's actually fine on LC, so they don't have to worry about that. It's just a matter of picking up the rounds, and they're doing it. They're definitely chugging away at OverGaming here. They brought it back to 11-13, so big.
Real tense now. Real tense. London Conspiracy are going for this connector onto A. Set play. They're going to be going in. It's going to be Raynex leading the charge backwards. Obviously, he's going under the scaffolding. Can he get well in the process? Yes, he can. Thus far, it's a 1-for-1. Can he pick up any more? There are 2 people hiding there, but he's not going to actually catch both, or he will in the end. And suddenly, looking very, very good for London Conspiracy here. Alex is going to be on the retake attempt, but A isn't even the place being pushed. He doesn't know. Can he catch Raynex on the way out? That's crucial, yes. 3-on-2 now. Potentially, this is still doable for OverGaming. Are they going to save?
Oh, well, they got a frag. Yes. Yeah, they are, yeah. Really early, like, kind of pushing from LC, that can be a bit dangerous. If you go and frag on too early, you give away a frag or 2, and then suddenly the CTs change their mind, and they're like, actually, we'll go for this retake, because it's only 2-on-2. But they do stick with the plan, they go and save, and it's going to be 12 rounds now for the Norwegians. And by the way, you know, said there was 2 members hiding in the little space between the stairs where PRB is now, and the box is. And what the hell was that? Lowell like dropped down to the place that was already being defended by CT, and he just got sprayed. Yeah, he got down. He got flashed and killed, so that was a bit silly from him. A bit of a misplay. I'm being a cynic as always, but hey ho. And well, 12-13, a chance for London Conspiracy to square it off at 13-all, and if they do that, it would probably force Eco as well, and expect to see 14-13 at that point. So it's hotting up right now, and LC, they're just going to take their time as they have been doing. It's been working for them. They're going to try and get map control, and they've got mid, so they've got that going for them. Rubina is going to be going towards this A area, and it's smoked off, so it's not going to see anything, but expect the A split as actually the bomb is towards A, and 3 members are making their way through mid. Alex is the man to watch here as he spots one through the smoke, does take him out, and the exchange of 5 between Musa and Barney is going down. It does get the frag thanks to a brilliant pop flash from Alex. Great team play, and this is looking very good as Alex comes down and takes down Polly with a lovely headshot. And Lowell's going to finish off Rubino as well. Nice round from the Spaniards, 14-12. And London Conspiracy do not force the eco. In fact, they don't get the round at all. So, OverGaming once again in a very good
position for them now. That is, because by the same token that it would have forced OverGaming into a really bad situation, the closer you get to the end of the game, the more every single round matters. And London Conspiracy, they had enough bank to buy, but they don't actually have a full complement of grenades, so we'll see if they can get this push to work. Flippin is waiting for them, and he gets one. Will he get a second? He's looking for it. Backs away now. Molly is going to slow down the push, though, and if he gets away, then that puts London Conspiracy into a situation now where they are lacking a man. They are being forced away, and it's just going to be a 4-on-5 where they have no presence on the map already obtained for themselves. So looking very good for OverGaming. Can they put themselves to 15?
That's the question. LC, as you say, they didn't get any ground anywhere else. They're going to have to really take their time and thoroughly make their way around the map, because a flank, you know, somebody pushing behind is a very real threat. And although there isn't anybody there, you know, they don't know that, so they're going to have to take their time. Flipping takes down Rubino, AWP on AWP action, and Flipping comes out on top, securing his second round in the kill. And remember who he's replacing. It was Carey, who was picking up the AWP on Inferno, so a more than worthy replacement. And all that drama earlier seems to have smoothed out, and OverGaming on the back of it are winning this. So fair play to them. They've done seriously well this far, but it's not over yet. And then the Conspiracy still in this. Musambani, nice headshot, brings it to a 5-on-2. Maybe they're not in this, as he gets the second kill for himself. Maybe a third, not quite. BRB just delaying the inevitable, and 15 rounds is what the Spaniards are on. It might just be game over. Actually, no, the team on the terrorist side, they do have money. London Conspiracy, they're going to be able to buy up, but they now need to win the remaining 3 rounds just to force overtime. So round for round, I guess, and let's see what they're going to be doing. Looks like the
That is quite a stack they've got going there, London. They've got the set play, of course. We've seen it before. BRB not yet in position, so we're not expecting to see it. The smoke there, but they are just going to be going through here. Will they get anything done? This is the key moment for them. They're going to be jumping in, but OverGaming returns immediately low, picking up 2 kills straight off the bat. 2 more return in turn though. However, it's just a back and forth trade continually, and Polly has got the sight. So does his ally PRB. Are they going to get the plant down? Bit tricky right now. Flipping is, of course, smoked off, and the headshot is immediate in response to him. So now Alex in the 1-on-2 retake. The bomb has been planted. Surely this should be difficult for him, but never put it past him.
A good grenade start things off, bringing it to a 1-on-1, but he doesn't have the angle. Polly snuck round. Alex was oblivious to his position. I think he thought he was still on the bomb site there, so he doesn't pick it up. And London Conspiracy live to fight another round. 13-15. Can they do it? Can they force the overtime? Kind of against the odds, you might say, because OverGaming have just looked so in control throughout this map. There's been sprees of rounds won for LC, but for me, OverGaming, it's kind of been their show. So can LC show us what they're made of and prove everybody right? 70% of you voted, by the way, for them, so they are favourites going into this. So the fact that they're up against it here is quite surprising. And OverGaming with a chance to do this in 2 maps, because they've already won Inferno. And winning this would put them straight into the winners map. So, London Conspiracy, they've got 2 more to go. They need them both. They're taking their time once again, going towards this B area. They have got a bit of information, as they've got 1 man in A apartment, so they're not going to have to check everywhere as they go around like before. But they look like they're going to be going towards A, don't they? They've got the bomb going there, 4 members there. And yeah, certainly looks like they're going to be going for A. And there's 3 members pretty much waiting for...
Low is there.
Oh, his legs got spotted.
Oh, did they?
He's dead. He's so dead. He got spotted there. Yeah, he drops without really doing anything, so that's just...
They do return fire, however. Rubino is dropped down between the stairs. Tetris, can he get anything done? Musambani actually does drop to a grenade. Flipping, however, and the rest of OverGaming return fire in very commanding form, and they are on the last round. Remember here, if they win this is their whole map. This is their whole series. Rubino, can he pull out the 1v2? He doesn't even know where they are, it seems. He's going to try for the plant. This could well be it. It should be, but it isn't. Well, does take him out, but Alex, in the end, will pick that up.
Wow, so OverGaming 16-13, they secure it, ladies and gentlemen, in 2 maps. It's a bit of an upset, actually. A lot of people, I dread to think how many skins have been lost over that, but very impressive stuff from the Spanish team. OverGaming do go into the winners map, and then Conspiracy will be playing the losers of the match, which will probably be played on Sunday, although that's